So I'm Kim Harden, and I'm going to talk to you about following up. And following up in network marketing is super, super important, and that's because your fortune is always in the follow-up. So first thing you need to make sure you do is you need to make sure you set up a time to follow up. So if someone says to you, hey, I'm going to research this a little bit, and I'll let you know. How many times have people ever let you know? Not a whole lot, at least not for me. So I always make sure I say, hey, I have some free time on Friday. Is it okay if I check back with you then? And then that way they know I need to research this stuff before Friday because this person is going to check back with me. Or they can go ahead and say, no, I'm super busy on Friday. Can you check back with me on Saturday? Because then they know that I want to narrow down a time and I want to make sure that I can follow up them in a timely manner. So make sure you set it up and make sure you follow up in a timely manner. Don't wait 3 weeks or 3 months. Make sure if you set it up, then you will definitely follow up in a timely manner because you're going to be following up when you say you're going to follow up. So if you say Friday, you're going to follow up on Friday. You also want to make sure that you're tracking who you're following up with, tracking who you're talking to about the coaching opportunity, tracking who you're talking to about Beachbody in general, tracking who you're talking to about your business. Because if you're not tracking, follow-up is going to be super difficult. We have given you a great business activity tracker, and I want you using that every single day. I'll be honest, when I don't track, I don't see progress. And so it makes it so much harder for me to follow up. Like whenever I sit down to do my bat and I haven't tracked, then I don't know who I'm going to follow up with the next day because I haven't tracked. I don't know who to follow up with because I don't know who I talked to. So you're going to want to make sure that you're not keeping all this in your head, keeping it written down, you're keeping it typed up somewhere. And that way you can follow up in a timely manner. Now, your follow-ups also need to be super personal. They need to be real. They need to be helpful. And you also need to empathize with the person that you're talking to. So you need to make sure that they're super personal because if they're not, people are just going to be like, this person is just following up with me because they set a reminder on their phone and that's just what they do. That's their business. And it's always, always, always in network marketing, it's always relationship first. So if you do that, you make sure that your follow-up is personal, you're putting the relationship first. If you make sure your follow-up is helpful, you're putting in the relationship first. If you make sure your follow-up empathizes with the person that you're talking to, your follow-up is going to be much better than just someone saying, hey, I want to follow up with you. So follow up. Your fortune is there. Go find it.